Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. It is a wonderful afternoon. I have been incredibly busy. It took me way too long to catch up on all of the Flesh and Blood London events that have been happening over the last night, our time, my time. I shouldn't say our time. But I'm all caught up now, and I have thoroughly enjoyed the games and the live, and I'm so excited for Penn to come out next week. I realize that the ring camera I normally have to make my face look brighter is broken. Ring light, not ring camera. So we are going to have to do without that today. It's not that it's broken per se, it's just that I don't have a good way to set it up without it being like right in front of me. And I need to figure out how I want to get that in a permanent place because I'm having some technical difficulties with it. To understatement of the year, I feel. But I'm doing pretty good. Haven't got to play any Fab this weekend due to a bunch of pre-planned parties and other things. So I thought, why not just hop on the stream, stream some Talishar, make sure I don't get too rusty. I do want to go over and take a look at some of the pen cards and see if any of them have a place for Mario at the moment. I know that Mario technically did just get a book, but we are going to take a look post banning. I mean, there's some very interesting things that I've noticed that I want to talk about as well, because I feel like they are about to unban. That's not what I wanted. F11. They're about to unban some of the books, I feel. Specifically, I think the one that's going to get unbanned first is none other than... Well, wait, was it Gregorian Tome? I'll have to double check, but maybe it is Gregorian Tome. I read it as Faendal's Tome of Faendal. But that'd be cool if Faendal came back. Let's get more books. Maybe that's a slippery slope. We'll see. I mean, it's definitely good in Dash, but then you have to... Why is that overlay broken? I'm seeing that now. I'm turning them off. 1 second. Going to a way to turn off an overlay. Okay, so it looks like my Twitch alert overlay is currently broken. So if you end up giving me a follow or anything on Twitch, I probably will not see it because that overlay does not work, and I will have to go take a look. So I can see outside of all of the plain assassin equipment and stuff, none of this is really for Mario per se. Obviously, we don't create enough silver to have Graven Gaslight. Honestly, I think if you're going to have an offhanded, sure, you could. This is Spell Void X, where X is 2 times the number of silver you have. That's great, but I'm wondering if that's currently any better than what they currently have with the offhand. If you do 2 or 3 Spell Void and then do the spell Widow Web equipment, and then you do the Arcanite Lantern on the offhand. So I'm not sure if that's actually any better. I do like the idea of just destroy, equip, destroy, equip, destroy, equip. This equipment is definitely Sage focused. This is definitely an Azuri card as much as it is Arachne lore focused. Specifically as well because Orbiclast is Slip Through the Cracks main weapon. I do like it, but maybe inside of Slip Through the Cracks it is really good. I would be interested. This is fun. I like this. I think I had a dream where there was a second piece of equipment that allows you to get these from your graveyard. I'm pretty sure that was a dream. We'll see if I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's another piece of equipment that I did see. And then the rest are just contracts. And then this is the Azuri card. So looking at that, those are pretty good, but nothing I would see I want to add into Mario off the cusp. The other thing that I would be interested in taking a look at is the Chaos. Okay, so this chess piece, I love this. I'm going to try and find a way to make this work. This, I mean, first of all, I'm going to buy the highest version of this. I wish this came in Marvel, obviously, but and I'm going to just like take some paint over it and rewrite it with the misspelling where the K is even more chaotic and haphazard. That will be fun. Uh, for everyone who's played Baldur's Gate 3, this makes me think of when you do if you've done a Dark Urge run, this is just the hat that one guy wears. And then this one. I want to throw this into Mario and just see how good it is. Now, I know some people think Concoct Disorder is good. I mean, it's a 1 for 4 go again, essentially. But if you have the open arsenal slot, your opponent doesn't, it's a 1 for 4, and it kind of I feel like we'll have to work around that. And then when I do build the deck with a Havoc wrap, I'm adding hyperinflation. It's fun. 0 for 4 go again. Let's just. So I'm thinking like Pearl Amulet, Havoc wrap. I think it could be fun. But the one I want to focus on right now is the Tome of Pandemonium. I want to try adding that into my Mario deck. Let's give us a book back. So if we take a look at this, where would this go in? I would want to add all 3 because it is just a tome. We would probably need... Do these get banished face up? Yes, I assume because it doesn't say face down, they get banished face up. What's interesting about this is this could work pretty well with contract cards. I would be intrigued to see if there is a synergy there. But just for what do I take out for this? It's a yellow, so that's already a relatively difficult place to put something. So let's go ahead and just put these in the inventory for now. And then let's take out... I think this deck is so well knit together. It's always a difficult choice. I don't want to drop the blue count because the blue count is already relatively well structured. Maybe we decrease the amount. How long do I get to play this? Is it just till the end of the turn? This turn and this turn only. So it's not like you get any value from D-React. So maybe we drop... We're going to drop 2 Fate Forescenes and 1 Inertia Trap. No, sorry. We're not dropping the Fate Forescenes because they synergize well. We are putting the Shelter from the Storms in. And then we have the Tome of Pandemonium. And then we are just going to mess around with that. Probably a mistake. Let me rephrase that. Definitely a mistake. We're going to go to Future Classic Constructed, which thank you so much, Talishar, for adding this instead of open no restrictions as just, because sometimes when you do open no restrictions, that just means you can have like whatever you want in the deck. There's no limits. It's hilarious. So we're just going to do, I understand that. So we're going to give this a shot and hope that it is either Chaos Incarnate or really good. It would be best if it is both, much like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana, but we could Montana. We can get best of both worlds. Oh my gosh, Montana indeed. Does that even still work? That's the real question. Oh, so we should probably reset that.
Finish him.
I think I just did it twice. So, my apologies. Okay, so Bolton. Against Bolton, we'll say go first. And we will say this is kind of like a Kasai matchup in a lot of ways. We will add the Dex, and we will also add... We are doing that, so we'll add the Fate Forescenes. Okay, this is going to be fun. I'm excited. Okay. Let's send my opponent a good luck, have fun message because I'm going to be doing my best to have fun. Okay, so we've got pain in the backside. And then the Inertia Trap goes right to the arsenal. That's totally acceptable. Always attack with the right dagger. Flick the other dagger, mark you, bottom that, arsenal that. You are not running the new arms. Interesting. Oh, gosh. Bring your soul. create a courage token. Okay, so you're just going to say, okay, I want to create 2 courage tokens. So I think we're going to do... The fact that I am ending up with a Codex of Frailty at the end of this turn is hilarious to me. We're going to just shred this hand to the best of our capacity. You're probably going to want to block 6. Okay, so they're going to charge, draw a card. Then we are going to activate Black Widow, discarding that, activate creepers and giving both. We are going to shred. It doesn't matter. They both have -2. I know I should probably wait to see if they have a D-React, which of course they do. So, but that's still fine because I'm still going to go over. And I'm still going to get the last card out of their hand. So, we're going to submit that order for that. Then we're going to go into the 1. Oh yeah, they're just going to keep charging their soul. They'll have a hell of courage tokens, which is hilarious. That's fine. Yeah, so they got 9 courage tokens for a future turn. Oh gosh, that is just the tiniest bit spooky. We did Orb Winner, move the tunic counter, coming for 5. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, then we're going to do an up sticks and run. We're going to see what's in their hand. Soul Shield and a few others. And then we're just going to come in for 9. Get them down to 20. So from what's in their hand, I'm not seeing the combo piece. So I'm pretty okay with that. Looks like they're going for armor block here, followed by Soul Shield to put full block the 10. Oh, they said never mind. Okay. Armor block, Soul Shield, coming in for a total of 10, preventing the mark. That's okay. Go ahead. What you got for me? 13! Take 10, go down to 30, still keep me at 2 life total. You get an inertia, forcing you to either play that card or lose it. Keeping all of this so that way I can have some shenanigans. And just to let you all know, even if it's not optimal to put the tome inside of a matchup right now, I'm just going to be playing every matchup with the tome. Every single one. Lumina Ascension. Okay. Okay. What does this do? This says... if this is hit, reveal the top card of his light, put in your soul, gain 1, otherwise put it on the bottom of your deck. It was not played as an instant. No reason to do that. I think we just say block 3, take, you will get +2 from that. Alright, yeah, we'll take 5. Go ahead and gain a life. And then second Lumina swing. Yeah, because you just lose the soul and you have 7 soul. That is a lot of soul. Alright, let's see if we can't get some shenanigans. Tome of Pandemonium. What did I get? I got Banneret of Courage. Okay. That's interesting. We will then do Dagger You for 1. We will get a card. We'll come in for a Pain in the Backside for 3. follow that up with... It's probably right to say in Persuasive Prognosis, arsenaling the Meat Madness. Yeah, because that is fine. And then we will hit, it seems. No, you're going to sink below that. Very interesting. So glad I kept the Meat Madness, because even the Flick Knives that would have been a little bit more tempting there would have probably been a mistake. Then we're going to cut from the same cloth. You get marked. Create a courage token. If there are no cards in your soul, return it to its owner hands and charge your soul. Okay, that's never going to happen for the rest of the game. I think we do... I wish I had 2 blues here. 5. They are going to let that hit. No, they are not. They are going to stuff it with the soul shield. That's fine by me. Then we can do up sticks and run into up sticks and run. Up sticks and run into that flicking, playing Meat Madness on chance of hit. Arsenaling the up sticks and run, which... Oh, you are marked! Doi! Ah! Then we'll come in for a Meat Madness. And then I don't need a flick, because you are going to lose a card from your hand, because it always rolls a 1 or a 2. This never not rolls... Nope. Sometimes it doesn't. Alright, what you got for me? Pretty good. I wish I had... I have a Leave No Witnesses in the graveyard. That's true. Which is always nice. Engulfing Light, I'm just gonna say 3 damage. Okay. That's fine. Cool. So for me, we are going to do up sticks and run. Dagger you for 5. Let's see you get your, I think it's the 3rd soul shield at this point, right? This is when this defends, the attacking hero discards a card. Sure, we'll discard the scar tissue. Any further blocks? Okay, you get marked. Should have... wait a second. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's too late. I should have flicked the knife. I lost 1 point of damage there. That's fine. We will then come in for a total of 5. Go again. Okay. Perfect. Actually, they just freed up what I needed. Okay. Should have probably waited a second. Sink Below deals 1 damage. Codex of Frailty. Choosing a... Wait, did I not have a Leave No Witnesses? Oh, I'm so silly. I swore I had a Leave No Witnesses. That's fine. I'll just choose a Persuasive. Wait. Sorry. Nope. Meat Madness. Duh. It's the best of both worlds. Or all 3 worlds, I guess. Meat Madness coming in for 3. Technically, I can flick a knife to make it 4. Don't think I'm going to do that, but it's always an option. What card did you pick? You chose Bolt of Courage. The card that lets you draw a card. Yeah, we are going to flick the Hunter's Clave. Push that up to 4. Get rid of one of those last 2 cards. And we got the Lumina. Worth every knife. Oh, and look what I finally got in my hand. That's fine. Tome. And I get... Death Touch. Hey! That's funny how that works. If only I had a way to mark you, though. That is hilarious. X can't be 0. I wish I could charge. Okay, that's fine. I think this is where I wish I still had a way to give go again. Moments I realized that I definitely should not have flicked my Hunter's Clave. This is 6, threatens inertia. This is 4, threatens arsenal. Requires at least one card in hand. We are going to send 4. We'll just leave that in the banish zone. See if that's worth it. Yes, what do they do? They block 4. Oh, shoot. Why did I do that? Ah, come on. Son of a bitch. Ugh. What does your ability do? Banish, an attack. This is, you may charge your hero's soul. If you charge, Bolt gets plus, it gets go again. So I think we are just going to say block 3. Let you go ahead and see if you have a pump, which you don't. Yeah, I am going to lose this game solely because of the fact that I flicked my Hunter's Clave way too early. Honestly, at all, really. Tunic Tick. Dagger you for 4. D-react? Nope. Keep this so that way I can put an inertia trap. Yeah, that's on me. Yep. Okay. I went too selfish, too fast, too much. What do I have here? I think the right thing is probably block 2, pass, go ahead and charge, activate that, get the inertia trap, put the inertia trap on the chain link, there we go. And then see what they do after that, because technically I don't think I want to block a single thing right now. This is coming in, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and remove a card from your soul, give it go again. Attack reaction infinite. And then this is 4. Play this only if yellow has been put, that's clever. Yeah, we're just gonna say take that. What did I become? I became a pretty decent one from what I've got. So I think we do Savor Bloodshed into Kiss of Death. Because that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the on-hit effect. So technically, then we just do attack reaction, choose a card from hand, discard that. So that's 8 damage. And then... Okay, sink below, so that's still 4 damage coming over. Come in with a leave no witnesses for 4 damage. Flick the Kiss of Death. And then draw up, and I have what I would consider a sad hand. Block 1, take 6. Then you send, it really depends on what the last card in your hand is. 4. So any way I can effectively keep everything in my hand that I want. Not really. So I think we go 4 into double. Yeah. Then we can just do, hey, I'm just coming in for 1. That's it. A measly 1. So I'm realizing that in Bolton, that card does nothing. Because you can't really activate anything from Bolton unless you're just having fun. Allowing me to play cards from my deck is nice, but it's very weird against Bolton, is all I will say. He's trying to decide how, like, that's kind of the question I'm asking him now is how much does he want to block? Because I'm like presenting. I think I do double react here because if I double react, then we go 7, which is not lethal, but it hits and marks. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to prevent the mark from happening. Are you sure about that? Block 6 on what is clearly not what I wanted. And then we have 7, so block 3, then pass. Block, submit opt, 7. And then you have Soul of Arena. Okay, Kiss of Death. Yes, no Sage Brewing at the moment. Mitch, I just really want to try out the new tome. But I'm looking at new. I haven't really had what I would consider a lot of free time to mess around with the decks. So, unfortunately, at the moment, I am not Sage Brewing. Maybe I will do that next time. But for what I'm going to be playing for the Sage PQ, first let's say good game to my opponent, is probably going to be Briar. But I have yet to actually, like, look at a functional Briar with pen cards. I really like the old Briar deck I was using. It's been a lot of fun. But with the new pen cards, I'm wondering, like, what do I take out instead? Now, if you have a Sage deck that you want me to try out, feel free to post whatever deck list you want. I will play anything anyone suggests, and Flesh and Blood. But for now, I just wanted to really just have a fun time with this tome. This tome is so pretty. Like, just look at the art. Look at the EA. It is rainbow foil. I was hoping it'd be cold foiled, but it's still such a nice art. I want one of these. I need all 3 of these. Like, the fact that it's the yeah, I know. No, that's what I'm aware. It's gonna be like 10 Oldhams, 30 Briars, and then just few people playing what they want. Briar's just too good. Like, well, let me put it this way. If I win a PQ invite, and then I go for more fun, right? Like, if I'm, like, going more fun, then I'll bring other decks. But for the initial PQ, I am gonna, of course, just play what will give me the highest win rate into actually going to the ProQuest. Because I'd like to go. You know, I would. I think it'd be fun. I don't get to go to a lot, but I'm hoping to do a few events this season for ProQuests. So that way I can actually have a chance at going. And I'm not just talking about the Atlanta ones, because I know we've got 2. But I'd like to go to, like, the other stores that are within, like, 3 hours and go do those. Which would be fun as heck. So going back into it. And once again, if you have a deck you'd like me to play, regardless of how silly it is, I will play any deck you suggest. I am ready to learn everything. This deck right now is just 3 tomes of Pandemoniums. That's it. Oh, shoot. Marlin. Good luck. Have fun. Marlin. And then we will put in the Pandemonium books and the D-Reacts, because those are good. Yeah. Okay. So we are going first. Thank you. Of course, with Pandemonium in this matchup, I can't do anything. Phi seems really strong. I have been looking at Phi, and it is one of those decks that I'm really intrigued in. One of the people who's making it to day 2 of the, I think it's the Calling that's going. Yeah, the Calling is running just a Phi precon, and from what I've heard, no additions, which is such a mood. And I hope he makes it to top 8 and proves James White right, you know? I would love for the first Calling to be won by a deck that is just out of the box. A Sage deck that just comes out of the box. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's not the best thing to see. That is for me, though. This is looking for blue. 3 of a kind. Okay. New, just I miss playing new. New's just so much fun. All right, activating the harpoon. So now, yikes. So I'm blocking with the blue card in my hand, I guess. The question is, do I block with? So if I go 3, 4, 5, then I can do Savor and probably the right move here. And then I don't have a blue for you to take, which is always nice. And I still have it's funny because since, even before Blitz died, I've been hunting young Marvel heroes. If only, my friend, if only. Then we'll come in with the Graphene Calicera, see what I get off the top, because I don't need you to be marked. That's fine. Let me get my free card. I don't know how I feel about that. Break the chain. +3 to my next attack, and then come in for 6. Yeah. Give me back... Downshift some of the Web Widow armor. Make it rare. This is going to be for 6, so we're going to do both. Shredding that card. Coming in for 9, dealing 10 damage. Meaning that turn was a total of 18 damage. Hey, it's a pretty card. Let's see what arrow you're sending at me. If this is the reaction one, that's fine. If this is the red one, that's bad. Big cannon, this gets, well, this hits a destroy card in their arsenal. 9 destroy card on my arsenal. How much do I care about that right now? You are arsenaling, so I can do dagger. So take 9. Tome is going to be a pitch for a dagger, methinks. Flick the knife, gain that extra point of value because I've done that so many times. No, if give New just a scratch, which is just a nick to Butek's body, but like 2 points less value, you know? I think we do want this to hit, so we are going to give it +3 here. And then we are going to flick the other dagger at you. Actually, I realize I could have just... No, because I kind of... Okay, then we do Orb Weaver Spinneret. Orb Weaver Spinneret. Yeah, no, infiltrate is not bad if you have a lot of assassins playing. I mean, I've been playing assassin since Azuri. I mean, I tried playing Assassin Huntsman, but like way back when, but that was Assassin was not ready yet. Assassin still needed a few more cards, so it's always good to be. Okay, here we go. We are getting some of their equipment. We are forcing them to block. We are going to next turn cycle with life up, and they are sending a harpooned 10. Well, crap. We could do 6, 7, 8, 9. Still gonna hit. So this is gonna hit no matter what. I will still be up on life. They will take Savor Bloodshed without a doubt here. So we're just gonna say, okay, we'll take the 10. Honestly, probably should have blocked with boots here, keeping at 16, but I'll save them for when it really matters. What are they taking? Either Meat Madness or Savor Bloodshed. I don't see a way that they don't take one of those. Yeah, I like the chess piece in hyperinflation. So you do hyperinflation, everything. Yeah, okay. Then we just do dagger for 1. I'm arsenaling the Savor Bloodshed since they let me keep it, and this hand doesn't do... Am I arsenaling the Savor Bloodshed? Inertia. Yeah, I am. This defense attack with go again. Okay, that's fine. So this is when this defensive attack, the next time attack action card hits. So that means that I can just send this in for 3 damage, even though it doesn't have an on-hit trigger. The 3 damage is still 3 damage, and I don't hate that. Puts them down to 11, which is definitely... Yeah, the new Blood Loss cards, the new Huntsman cards, I was looking at those at the start of the stream. Oh my god. Well, I wasn't going into D-Hill because I wasn't focusing on them. I'm going to say this once again. I wish that they upscaled the color. I wish it wasn't just contracted to banish red cards. I wish it was contracted to ban its X, Y, red, yellow, blue. But maybe they'll give us the other ones eventually. Okay. This hand says, send a dagger and feel happy about big numbies. Okay, so regardless of what they send my way, we're just going to say, okay, so unless it's, I mean, the funny part is it's going to be the, what is this one doing for? It's red. It's always going to be red. Yeah, so this is coming in for 10, right? Or 8. 8. 11! I could do 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could just break their hook here. I could also just take I could take 10, go down to 5. Lose one of these at random. Then they know exactly how much to block for. I hate that this is red. They're probably going to banish one of my reactions, so we could go 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think they created a gold this turn. Not positive. Let me just say thinking. Please bear with me. If I full stub this turn, then like if I just go like this, that is valid. Take a turn off. Yeah, I think we're just going to do this on the off chance it blows up the hook. Oh, because that's what creates a gold, doesn't it? Okay. So we'll just take an off turn, let them do what they need. And then next turn we'll have our tunic up. I'm assuming they'll send another big number, but that will give me an inertia trap, which is pretty good. And that was 2. Yeah, I should have probably taken that damage. Okay, so this is 3. Their first attack this turn, next turn, costs an additional. We're just going to take the 3 here because the on hits. Well, we can also just shove the inertia trap in front of it, preventing that. So that way I don't have to worry about the payment. And then you do have a goal to draw a card. What am I worried about here? Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Mist Hunter is only good in Sage. Or until they print more Mystic Heroes, which I don't think is going to happen for a while. Because Mystic Hunter and Mystic Heroes Majestic pool is strong. And Legendary pool, obviously. As nice as it would be to have New back, I don't think we're going to see a Mystic Hero at least for a very long time. But I would love to be proven wrong. Are they trying to decide what to do? Did they DC? Yeah. I mean, just... Okay, so you're going to give me a Frailty. That's interesting. Which is also frustrating. Okay, Tunic, what are you sending this in? 9. Destroy Arsenal. Oh, shoot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we are at 39, you're at 41. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just full block it. I'd like to keep the Saber Bloodshed. This hand didn't do too much. And now that I know that they were going to get a Ponder, there was no reason to actually try and trigger the Inertia Trap. Also, there was no reason to prevent the 3 damage at the start of the turn, ironically. So maybe I should have just blocked that with a blue. Who's to say? This would be fun if I could keep things. Let's see what they send my way. Yeah, I like those arms. I like a lot of the new stuff. It all looks really good. I really feel like this is one of the strongest sets ever printed. And by that I mean just strong and like very good, well designed strength, not like overpowered. But maybe it is. Who knows? We'll figure out once we get to start getting to play things. Sorry about my Discord notifications popping off right now. Your arsenal is full. Okay, so this is coming in. I'm so excited. I'm going to go pick up my case next Sunday. Maybe I'll go on Friday just to get it early. But I'm in no rush to get it. I only have one. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I only get one armory, and it's Sunday. And usually I'm doing housework or work. So we'll see. We'll see if I can finagle some time to go up early. Okay, so this is coming in for go again. Reveal a card from their hand. If it's red, they discard it. We'll just say, hey, okay. Can't activate this as an instant. Hey, here you go. There's a Codex of Frailty. Have fun with that. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, when this is here, destroy all cards in their arsenals. Oh my god, he is really going after that arsenal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into... This would go full block 7. Allow me to savor Bloodshed. Okay, we'll give this a shot. Let them draw up. Savor Bloodshed. Go ahead and come in for a measly 5. Obviously, I will be flicking the other dagger, most likely. Get them marked. unless they have wave effects, which I haven't seen any wave effects pitched or played. I'm surprised they're not. They probably have a shelter at this point, though. This will go up to 6, 7 damage. Draw a card. Yeah, but I'm being greedy right now. It is without a doubt way better to save or kiss, but yes, I'm being what you would call stupid and greedy. So this is going to full block 6, which is fine. That's fine. I'm getting armor. We will move to Arsenal. Okay, so now I have a good... Okay, so this is coming in for 8. So we go 3 into... do I care about that? That's fine. Full block the 8. Then we will do dagger you for 1 on hit mark. Cool. Codex of Frailty. Choosing, leave no witnesses. And that forces 2 cards out of their hand. Right, technically could force 3 cards out of their hand. Unless they just choose something that they know they're not going to be able to keep. Also gives -1 to all attacks, which is phenomenal into Ranger. 31 into 35, not worrying about deck damage. Yeah, Mitch, it was. You are 1,000% right. And in the end, that would have been the right choice. But we have made our decision. Battering Bolt, that's fine. Here's a leave no witnesses. So you are going to send a battering bolt at me for 6 damage, which is fine. 5 damage. Then we get to Arsenal that. And this is going to be intriguing because we can do 3, 5, Savor, Bloodshed, Graphene, Calycera, Kiss of Death, Arsenal. Okay. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah, I know. Where are my tomes? I've seen 1 tome, I think, all game. No, I haven't seen a single tome all game. Where are my tomes? I'm trying out the tomes. First of all, Mitch, I read this. I saw what I think you're trying to say tome instead of tone. And I don't appreciate your feedback, your clapback. My tone is perfectly fine. Okay, so they're like, they don't want this to hit. That's totally fine because my retort is this. Hit, on hit, draw a card. This would be for 6 damage. But you're going to block it out no matter what, so just, I think it's right. It would be 3 damage over, no on hit effect, so I think it's probably right to just send it for the raw damage. Yeah, I'm wondering where my tomes are right now as well, my friend. Not here, I'll tell you that. We'll do Codex of Inertia, make you get a card out of your hand into your arsenal at random from the top of your deck. Then we are going to do Dagger you for 2 go again. Okay, that's a hit. Then we're going to do cut from the same cloth. Dagger you for 5. Okay, so you got a blue, a blue, a blue. Okay, full blocking that for 6. Mark of the Black Widow for 3. Technically, I could pump it up to 4 if they decide not to block out, but there's no way they don't. Then they lose the card in their arsenal. And they are not marked at the moment. So I think we do Hunter's Clave for 1. Frustrating. Very well. Then we're going to do Codex of Inertia, discarding the Under the Trap Door because I don't need the pitch. And I gotta leave no witnesses. Very intriguing. Kiss of Death. Flicking the Hunter's Clave because you refuse to block. Getting that marked, pushing it up to 8. D-reacts, please. Hey, we did it! Let's see. Oh my god! Mitch, do you see this? Do you see this? Okay, hold on. I just took a screen recording of that. That is hilarious. Oh, they left before I could say good game. I feel bad. What the heck, guys? What the heck? No, this was sorted against me. This was sorted against me, my friend. Oh my god. I wanted to see the tomes. Where were they? Stacked on top of each other on the bottom of the deck. Oh wait, I did sort. Oh. Okay. I'm an idiot. Okay, so not as bad. I would have seen one next turn. I was about to say, I swear I pitched more than one card that game. Yep. We're gonna... Anyway, that was a good stream, everyone. Talk to you. I did sort. So we would have seen one next hand, which would have been 4. We would have gone tome, into up stakes and run. That's good. That would have been good, actually. Double tome, get 2 cards out of their deck. Up stakes and run. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe it was sorted. I think it's because I sorted it in a previous game. I was about to say... Wow. 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 Okay, going back into the swing of things. That's too funny. That's too funny. Although, it did feel like that was a possibility. That's all I'm going to say. With how I hadn't seen a single one of them all game, if they had been all stacked up like that. Okay, next round. So far we are 2-0. The only thing I've done is added the tomes, and they've given me 0 value every game. Well, I mean, I guess. Well, against the Bolton, I did actually play 1. Well, I played 2, but I did get value out of one of them. Yeah, this seems fun. I will figure that out. But listen, guys, you know you're just going to see me main this card. Give me a Chaos Clown character. Okay, hold on. First of all, Mitch, is it okay if I take a look at this on stream? Or do you want me to... Is that not for stream? I know you posted it live. I just want to ask permission. Okay. Okay, good. We are so back. You know what's funny is I named my new work in progress new deck. Our queen is back. So, yes. Okay, so we got access. By the way, if I like this, I'm gonna want to play it. Just to let you know. Graven. Oh, are you going for a contract new build? Okay, so you got your arcane, your big blocks, and definitely for guardians. Null rune, we have 2 pieces of equipment, and we have good anti-dominate. Bravo, star of the show, essentially. I'm going to make one change to this deck list. I think it's good. I just want to make one change. Currently, Graven Call is the hat, which is the good hat, but I want to run... We're going to put this in the maybe, because those are legal. But then why... The only thing that would be bad into is Kano. Because if you show Kano armor block, that's the only thing I can think of right now that's like initially what I'm worried about is Kano. Which is the Arcane Polarity. What if we put this in maybe, and then put this in inventory? So, maybe inventory. So that way my 2 AB comes from the boots, which still have a source of go again in the hat. Okay. And then also the chest piece, which is also going to be frustrating into Kano. I like it. I like the contract. I like the contract swap. I love the new card. New. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna try this over on Talishar. I'm gonna try the Sage deck if that's okay, Mitch. If I upset you by making that one change, I will go back. I'm sorry. I think he jumped ship because I brutalized his deck. So, question. For test of strength, what do you round this into? Because aren't you going to lose most clashes? I get on the horizon. Just 4 block. You're not caring about the gold value? Okay. Do you have any matchups? Nope. Okay, cool. Cool. So this is definitely for Guardian, I think. And then these are for Wizards. And then this is just a 4 block. Okay. Cool. We're going to give this a shot. I'm just going to change the name to include Pen, Assassin, House Mario, Sage, /CC. No, I feel that. I feel that. I'm just changing the title. Oh, gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, the title of the stream has changed, so that way it reflects the fact that we are not just doing CC anymore. We are also doing Sage. Yeah, I only sideboard and not casually on vibes. Vibes only sideboarding, man. That's all we do here. Did I make this private accidentally? No, it is Future Sage. Oh, yep, need a deck list. Oh, nope, that's not a deck list. I accept. Yeah, it's really funny because when New was around, I always wanted a adult full adult Marvel New. I want to go first. I don't want Fi to be able to do shenanigans. And against Fi, I don't need 4 blocks. So we're going with what we've got. I'm going to say good luck and have fun to them, Simo. I have no friends. Big sad. Game, do you want to give me a hand? Thank you. Okay, let's do... Dagger. Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. I will make sure. I like I said, I'm not 1,000% into it out of play stage at the moment. Ugh, this blister is a pain. Okay, when this hits banish the top. Whenever this banishes card, if that's banished, another card. So we're gonna do 7 on 5. Does 2 damage. Bye bye, Phoenix! You don't get your hero power anymore. That was good! And we have an Inertia Trap for if they do shenanigans. Well, I think that kind of counteracts most of Fi's game plan here. Here we've got you're contracted to banish opponent's red cards, create a silver. Your next... Okay, that's good. We'll block 2 here, take 1. No blue cards in their banish yet, which I'm not surprised about, because Searing Enderblade for 3, right? No, for 4. No blocks, reacts. Here we go. Go block 3, give you an inertia. It doesn't have go again. So I don't really care about that too much. Fantastic. Then we are going to do, I think maybe it's right to do excessive blood loss into Plunder the Poor. This is 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright, excessive blood loss to start. They are going to block 5. We are going to grab our Go Again trigger. Grab our Go Again trigger. Give it +3. Hold off on the Fang Strike. Yeah, I do as well. I do as well. 1000%. This is going to banish the top card of their deck. It will create a lot of silver for me. I now have 4 silver. Arsenal the +1. Do I have a 1 cost, 1 damage attack in my graveyard? I do not. And for that reason, we are going to block with the Bonds of Attraction. Okay, then you're going to send the Tiger at me for 2. I think I'm just going to say send me the bill on that one. No, it is looking really good. The fact that I was able to destroy the... what's this do? This says, if you control 2, this gets Go Again with this attack. Okay, so that's 4. We can do... This hand is one I would like to keep, because I would do... Looking for a scrap into excessive blood loss. I take 4. I think that puts me down to 13. And then they either have a 0 attack follow-up, such as 5 damage is what I'm looking at ideally, or if they have a... Oh, what is this? 5. This costs 1 less for each dragon attack link you control. We'll put that in front and put that in front. Block 2, take 3, go down to 10. Buy back our hat immediately. Send looking for a scrap, banishing that. 5 Go Again. Yeah. Looking is just a really good card. Then we will come in for excessive blood loss for 5. And they either block 6 or not. So that means I am looking at an arousing wave trigger, followed by 2 Fang Strikes to push us up to 7, which is lethal. And that's my game! Also, what I need to do... Yes, good game, Simo. Good game. Good game. The next thing I want to do is I think I want to build a pseudo animation for the victory screen, so that way it minimizes and becomes a little bit more opaque into a corner, and then maximizes and does the thing when I win, which is cool. Okay, so the answer to beating Phi is just banish their Phoenix Flame before they can do anything with it. It seems relatively simple enough. Let's see if I can run into another match. All right, a different Phi. Wait, Mitch! This isn't... Mitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey! What are you doing? All right. With test of strengths, I will take out... Use that to take out 2 of the chi. Why is it not showing me what they do? Gain a life, and this is... Why is it... Okay, one sec. Which ones do these do? This is banish target card from opposing here. Okay, so we want to keep that one because that one actually combos off with oh, what's this do? Nice, that's really cool. That makes me think of the thing. Awesome. All right, Mitch, best of luck to you, buddy. What have we got? Bonds of Attraction. Yeah, I wonder if he's thinking, do I put my entire hand in front of this? I think that's what you have to do, right? Because this can go up to 8. So this would be 6, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely not worth it. Should have probably started with a dagger attack, but you know, you live and you learn. He does give me 2 blues. Arsenal that. 3 go again. We'll start by blocking with a double trouble. Searing Emberblade for 3, block with those. Trigger Phi. Discard, draw a card. Wow. Okay, 4 damage coming through. So this is going to be 2, and then 4 more damage coming through. Very blue heavy Phi deck. We are going to start with, if I pitch into this, then that allows me to do Spider's Bite into, this is +1 value, whereas, so maybe? I'm trying to decide if it's better to do Plunder the Poor. Yeah, we're gonna go with what I originally thought. Then we're coming back in with Bonds of Attraction. And we're going to get a nice heaping of silver for our troubles. Let's see how it works, though. No reactions, no defense reactions. Take one, banish the Phoenix Flame. Okay, so now we can block with Graven's Call in the Rousing Waves. My next turn is pretty strong, considering it is a Plunder the Poor. No, it's probably an Art of Desire, double react into a Plunder the Poor, depending on what I draw off the top. We shall see. You did keep a full hand, so that means your damage output is probably like 15. Okay. Okay, so here we go like this. Oof. Okay, so now we buy that back immediately. Then we do Art of Desire Body, threatening 3. You can't really block it with reds, but you can definitely put your entire armor step suite into that. So then we'll do +3 and the go again. And then 3 de-react. Wax on. So let that resolve. Push it up 3 more. Hold on to the Fang Strike. Deal 1. Well, I can do Spider's Bite. Coming with Plunder the Poor for 4. Okay. Come here, arsenal that. 3. What is my turn like? You need to keep a blue. This has no on-hit effect, so we take the 3. 5. Block 2, take 3. 2, take 2. Thank God there's no Mask of Momentum, or else I'd be screwed. And then finisher 5. Yeah, that's gonna require a piece of equipment, armor. I mean card from hand. Okay, block 3, take 2. Yes, re-equip Graven's Call. Then we can do Art of Desire, Body, Mind. We could also do Double Trouble, which is +2. So this would be 3, 4, 5. So I think that's probably the right choice here. Okay, grab that equipment. It's not as funny as that would be, but also it doesn't trigger in the way that I thought it would, because it will only trigger with attacks, not attack action cards, not attack. So you can't Fang Strike a dagger. I learned that the hard way by accidentally cheating in a ProQuest Plus once. Okay, so this is coming in, banishing those cards, wishing I would gain health off of that, knowing I won't. Blocking for coming in for 1, we'll take the 1. It's not worth it to block it. You, sir, are annoying. Mitch, I love you, buddy. What you got for me? Emberblade for 3, block 3. Okay, cool. So then what I can do here is I can say, hey, spiders bite you for 1. Because unfortunately your armor does not block at the moment. Art of Desire, Body. And then if he blocks 4, that's fine, because we just give it go again and then set an excessive blood loss for 3. Okay, we'll give it go again. D-react. If he takes that, he goes down to 1. Depending on... Yeah, Wax On, definitely coming over the top. Then we come in for 3. Take 3. Get 1. Ooh, scar for a scar. Wait a second. What did I do here? I thought... We're smarter than this. I thought... Maybe I'm... That would have been nice. If only one of these was draw a card. I wish that it went to the graveyard, but that would be funny. Because then I could banish it. Then we'll block the 2, and then sends Phoenix Flame in. Can't do anything against that, you know it. Yeah, there's the snatch. No way you have a blue. GG, man. Oops. That's rough. But that was close. That was close. Very good game, Mitch. What did I not... Is there 4? I thought there was only 3. No, there is 4. So, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Does he want to play again? Want to try this again? There's a chance he already left. Yeah, I think he already left. How do I get out of this? Again? Ow. Come on, show them you can wreck me again. Ah, okay, okay, yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna set this to private, and then I'm gonna copy invite, and then I am going to just, Mitch, I'm just gonna post it in the Twitch stream. So if you click that, you should be good. It is both on YouTube and Twitch, so you might want to join before someone else does. No, I'm kidding. I think we'll fine. We'll be fine. Oh, maybe he left. Maybe he left chat. Can I check if you're still in chat? And then if I just want to send this to Twitch. Okay, so that's how that works. I'm learning things. There is a chance he's not in stream at the moment, which is always... If that's the case, maybe he's looking for it. We'll give it a minute and see. Yeah, my bad. I realize I need to stop talking into chat because clearly you can all hear me. That's hilarious. And then I think after this game, I'm probably going to call stream as well. Awesome. Against you, I want to go first. How do I do this? Invite to chat. Send friend invite. I think I sent you a friend invite. I'm not sure. Anyway, and we will go back to deck. We will do the thing where we remove this, and no, I want to keep the one that gains me 1 life. So then we add those, and we take in the test of strengths. All right, we got Dark Souls music going on right now. We can't lose. That's how you know we're in the zone, y'all. We've got Dark Souls music going. Nope. Let's go like this. Bonds of Attraction for 1. Fang Strike, Pitching, Shred. Yeah, I forgot that that's what that card says. Then you do block it. Yep. So we're just pushing that up to 5. That's fine. Arsenal that. I'm realizing that my math was off. I should have started with the dagger there. That is fine. That is my fault. This is why we play, to learn how to play correctly. Wax On is busted. Wax On is such a cool card. Hey, let's ban all 4. Okay, Breaking Point. That's fine. That's 5 damage. We'll just go like this. Block 2, take 3. Start with a Looking for Scrap, pitching an excessive blood loss, banishing a bonds. You will take the 5. Come in with a Bonds of Attraction. Unfortunately, the attack reaction has to be on the Bonds of Attraction. If he full blocks this, which he doesn't, we will then push it up to 4 and give it go again. And then, oh, Wax On. Oh my gosh. Back to back. Bonkers. Bonkers. I will get that Phoenix Flame. Sounding like Cruella Devil over here. I'll get those Key Phoenix Flames if it's the last thing I do! This is Target Mystic. Look at the top 4. It's blue. That's pretty bad, not gonna lie. I think that's quite a lot of damage. 6! Block 3. And then we can do Dagger, into Plunder, into Undertow, into excessive blood loss, which is fine. The numbers aren't big enough to beat Fi, I don't think. And then 4. Oh my gosh. Watch that. Oh god. Oh gosh. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. we'll keep the armor for breakpoints in the future. And then if this is 5, okay, yeah. So that's why we kept that. Okay, and then here it comes. Break 0 cost 5 attack? No, unfortunately not. Okay, so I can't actually attack with dagger and do undertow stiletto. So for that reason, we are just going to send Plunder the Poor. Vi's numbers are too good. The fact that he's going to be a tear in CC, y'all. With the new cards, oh my gosh. Talk about nightmare fuel. I am straight up terrified. Let's see what you got for me. Oh, yeah, also, that is true. We did not give ourselves a loss for our loss against Mitch. And for that, I feel like I cheated Mitch out of a celebratory moment. But it's okay, he's about to get a second one, I feel. Excessive blood loss. And if he declares no blocks, he has to, though. Otherwise, I just break my arm slot and get free value. That's 1. Danger digits would have been super nice. That will put him down to 1, but I think like we keep him at that 2 range. And of course, if he had wax on, it would have just been one of those feels bad moments. Okay, so we actually have blocks here, but I don't think it matters because I would need... No. Okay, so this is going to be 3 go again. Block here. Hug me, I'm scared. What would be the next card I draw? Okay, that's fine. All right, here we go, and what up? It's good. Not obviously it's not as good as freaking Fi is, but you know, it's good. So I'm going to die here if I don't block. That's funny. Because that's the 3rd Draconic attack, which means Fire ability into... Yep, just sending that in for 1. So that would have killed me. Luckily, I get my two helmet back. This is Mitch's deck, the guy I'm playing against right now. And I am actually thoroughly enjoying it, if it wasn't for the fact he's kicking my butt. But no, New's fun. I think she's good. I think Fi just has... with the ability for Fi to go very wide, if you get lucky with your first start, you can actually, if you go first, or second really, you can banish... I'm realizing I should have been going second this entire time. Cinderskin Devotion, 20 to 23, so we just go block with Double Trouble. That's coming in, so we'll give you the hat here. Fi ability, Phoenix Flame. I don't want to go down to 1, but also I don't know if I can... Oh my god! The fact that you can really only block 4 of his attacks and he can send up to 6 attacks is insane. We'll do block 3. Let's just hope that his next attack is a 4. It is a 3. Block 4. You get a gold. I hope you like gold. Uh, it's fun though. I do like new a lot. Ah, come on. So you do. Oh gosh. This is this is bad. This is bad. I wish. GG, Mitch. Okay, and there I get punished for just not having enough cards. It's hard to beat a Fi. I'm realizing you should be going second, so that way if you do draw the card that banishes a Phoenix Flame, you can really punish them a lot more. But as for how she is, I mean, why is it freaking out like that? I don't know. As for, I don't know. This is the first time I've been trying her in Sage. I've mostly just been playing Briar, but I really like New a lot, and I want her to be good. So we'll see if I can figure something out, or if smarter people than me, which most Flesh and Blood players are, can figure out something for me. Which is why I'm taking Mitch's deck, because I did not make this deck myself. We're going to give it... Oh, that's the Talishar deck list. Where is the... We are so back. Actually, we are going to do one more Mario deck. Mitch, thank you so much for letting me play that. But losing 2 times in a row to you, and then realizing on the second game that I need to be going second is hilarious. Also, let's give these... Can I not? No, maybe I already did. But let's keep going. This deck right now is solely just tomes. We'd love to just play every single tome and have a fun time with it. But this will be the last. I know I said it last time that would be the last one. This is going to be my last game for the evening. And then I'm going to go and hang out with some friends over Discord. It will be a fun time. Play some games. I hope y'all have been enjoying the stream. If you don't know who I am or what I do, my name is Saint Havoc. I made this private. I'm an idiot. I am a Flesh and Blood YouTuber, but not one that focuses on the gameplay itself, but more the lore. If you want, check out my YouTube channel. I have been slowly working my way through all of the main stories from the Mothership. I am about halfway done with Uprising. I have a new video coming out Monday, which is Dromai's starting lore. And then next week I will have the second part, which is a future look into what happens after Fi and Dromai meet. Yeah, Mitch, great game, buddy. Great game. I'm realizing, though, that I need to be going second against you, because if I can find a Bonds of Attraction and then just hit your Phoenix Flame out, like, I can force you to block by threatening your Phoenix Flame. So I was making mistakes by going first. And I think my YouTube stream just died. Or did all of my streams just die? No, it's still up. Yeah, I think everyone just dropped all at the same time. That's funny. People don't like self-promotion, I guess. I was trying to self-promote and then everyone jumped ship. That's hilarious. Fi is very, very strong, and I will have to find a way to work around it. Is this me, or is something going on? Did I do private again? No. We'll give it one more minute, and if no one joins us, then I might just wrap up stream there. That is probably good enough stopping time anyway. Oh no! Really? That is awful percentages. Okay. Into Phi. I guess we'll go second since technically it is a speed matchup. And then against you, I guess we'll do a Frailty Trap because you do have a lot of go again. And we'll do... Yeah, but you also only have one weapon. We'll do a Pick Up the Point and we'll do a Shred. Nope, we'll just do the Pick Up the Point. Okay, Phi, and okay. And Arsenal. Very, very well then, my friend. Kiss of Death would be interesting. Into Flick, into Scar Tissue. Yeah, that's probably the right move. Okay. Because then I can present 9 damage. 10 damage. And then I can Arsenal the Tarantula Toxin on hit without a D-React. And then I can always just... Well, I think at this point, it's worth it to just pass and Arsenal the Tarantula Toxin. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm not going to get the Flick effect from the Kiss of Death. So, ironically... It would no on hit effect, don't really care. Obviously the mask, but I don't think you're going to destroy it this turn. That's fine because no on hit, it triggers it immediately. You're playing mask instead of momentum, so I'm okay with that. I'll take the 3 here as well. Yeah, definitely going to want to do it that way, I think. Rowdy Locals, if you make me discard a card, so this gets +2 when defended by an action. Huh. When this hits, discard a card. If you do, I discard a card. That doesn't really change my math. It makes it sad that I can't remark you with Scar Tissue. But... Okay, and then you're going to trigger... Oh, clever. I like that. Discard the Scar Tissue. That's fine. Orb Weaver Spinneret. Into Dagger. You for 4. But there's really no good way to prevent that, so that's totally fine. Trigger Black Widow, discard 7. Any D-Reacts? No? Okay. Get a card from hand, come in for 1. That's fine. Get that mark reapplied, get you down to 23. Interesting Rowdy Local tech. I like it. I do like it a lot. No on hit effects. Don't really need to be too wary about that right now. 2 damage. One damage. And if he has another Rowdy, Warmongers, we are going to choose War. Duh. And then we are going to say, hey, come in for 1. 2. 2 go again. I really wish that Phi would block, but much like Syndra, Phi refuses to block. I take that back. We're going to do both triggers. Come in for 1. We apply mark on hit, which ironically they're going to take, so that's good. Oh no, they've got a shelter. Discarding it to trigger the effect, that's fine. If you are going to do the prevention effect, I'm just going to raise that up to 4. And you have the D-React shelter. Okay, that's fine because I'm taking out a lot of cards on your hand. So for that, I'm just going to send this in for 2. That's fine. I mean, it did its job more than I would have ever expected, honestly. Arsenal that. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Start with the tome. Let's see what you'll let me play. Anything that I can play? Anything with 0 go again? No, of course not. Why would I ever get a 0 go again? Dagger. We can do Flick into that, into Meet Madness, into Up Sticks and Run, but Meet Madness won't have go again without hitting. We should have probably prefaced this with the dagger. So if I do this, into this, into this, into that, we're definitely flicking the other dagger. Now the question is, how do I proceed from here? Orb Weaver Spinneret, then not Up Sticks and Run, maybe Codex of Frail. No. Do Up Sticks and Run. And then yeah, we'll just pitch Meet Madness for that. 8 damage is good, especially when we're this low. We'll just go for the damage kill here. 1 damage here, that's still 7, puts you down to 10, which means that this is the mask turn. So I should have probably not flicked there, kept that. We got another tome though. Okay, this is gonna mark me. 4 go again. Good card. 3 go again. No mask triggers. I could have sworn you were going to go for the kill. 4 go again. Choosing to pit mask now. No, you're not. Phi into Phoenix Flame for 2. We are going to just mask ourselves here and hope we don't get... Yes! Okay, we can actually work with that. Block with Inertia Trap, make you remove that last card in your hand. Unless you Dragon Scalar Flight Path, which is always an option. But you pass the window. There we go. Okay, so now you are triggering the flight path. You're not triggering, you are triggering the mask. You are going for the kill for Assault the Runes. That is a big number. This is coming in for 6, which doesn't kill me. I think we block it for 3, 4, take 2. You still end up with a card going to the bottom of your deck. Go ahead and let's activate Tome here. Then we do Up Sticks and Run. Then we can do Codex of Frailty. I don't think I have a Leave No Witnesses. What do I have in here right now? I think just probably Mark of the Black Widow is probably the best choice. Try and get cards out of your hand. This do. Draconic attack, you have +1, while their base is less than the number of Draconic Chainlinks you control. Does this come in for 4? No, I was hoping it would trigger itself. That's fine. Grab the tunic. Come in for dagger. 5. 6 if you block with your arms. Threatening 3. D-react? Shelter. Always nice to see a shelter on the chain link. Come in for just 3. Get that free damage. Unfortunately, that Stains of the Redback is going to be wasted. Arsenal that. That's fine. And now we have a lot of go again sources of damage. Guardian good. Matchups into Briar is KO at 30. Wait, as in Briar will lose 37% or KO has 37% win rate into Briar? Okay. And we'll keep that. And you are going to do Sink Below. Wish this had stealth. If that had stealth, this deck would be so broken. Arsenal that. What have I got here? 4. That's pretty unhappy. I'm pretty unhappy about 4. Go block 3. Take 1. 3. Block 0. Take 3. Then if that's a blue, that's frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. That's 4. Block 3. Take 1. You have nothing left over. So now I threaten your life. Oh wait, yeah, you get Phoenix Fine. Okay, you can actually have my arms here because I need what I have right now in my equipment slots. Yeah, no, I've put in my local Discord, like, yo, if anyone ever gets one of those, I need all of them. Those are the most, oh my god, frustratingly beautiful cards because they're going to be so dang expensive. The blues, though, man, oh. They of all the cards they could have picked for Assassin, they picked the right card to. Oh my god, I want one of those. I want all of those shreds, man. I wanna sit down with a full play set of those shreds and just. They are gorgeous. As an Assassin main, I need those in my life. All right, is he? Yeah, I mean, who plays red? The reds will be cheap, but like the yellows and the blues, they are. I need those in my life more than anything else right now. All right, if he just refuses to block one of these, I will just pump it up. Actually, I'll probably still just pump it up, right? Because then this threatens the mark on hit. There we go, which allows me to then go one more wide. Yeah, yellow will... Actually, I think blue will probably be most expensive. I think blue is seeing more play of the shreds lately. Here we go. And then block, and I get both cards. Thank you. Thank you. Banish, banish. Arsenal. Dagger you for 1. Buff it up. There we go. We got it. I may have lost against Fies in it's this one. It's been a minute since, obviously don't stream all the time, so I'm still trying to get everything set up. I'm trying to get more things in the right order, but it's going to take me some time just to get what I need. I have some ideas. The setup's going to look a lot nicer, but for right now, stick with me. I promise things will get better. Thank you so much all for joining me. As I said earlier in the stream, I do have a new lore video coming out Monday. It is going to be the Dromai lore. We are going to start with Uprising, the actual Heroes of Uprising stories. Obviously, we've already done Icelander. and then we did Shiana, who was a major part of that story, and now we're going to do Dromai's, and then go from Dromai into Phi, and then lead us up into Dynasty, which I'm super excited about as an Arachne main. So I'm gonna try and get as much done, so I can put as much effort into the Dynasty videos as possible. But thank you all for being here this afternoon, this evening, this morning, depending on where you are. I appreciate you sticking around and watching. If you like my content, if you like Flesh and Blood lore, if you want to learn more about the story, please like and subscribe on YouTube. But if you want to see me more often, please follow me on Twitch. Otherwise, take care, everyone. Happy Saturday, and I will see you all next time. Bye.